to be like the next Tina Turner. Oh my gosh, why are you working here? I'm like, it's hard having it's difficult having a dream though. It is, because you get all these people telling you stuff, telling you what you can and what you cannot, So it's always hard having a dream. It's always hard having something that's,
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm getting at?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So quit. I quit, and then, because I had saved up some money because I was really working like day and night at the chef, at the hotel. I knew what I wanted to do, so I basically just saved up some money, and then actually, this is only last year. Last year, I went straight to the office to my boss and told him, you know what, I quit. I quit, and when I went, I mean, like, you don't know the feeling, because I walked out that door like feeling like, wow. And I had people like telling me, are you crazy? What the hell are you supposed to do now, I say, you wait and see.
And from that time on, you dedicated yourself to the music full time.
Yeah, 100%. And it's such a great feeling just doing what you want to do. And that is what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you were ever on stage?
Yeah. Oh, I was so excited. Yeah, the first time was because actually when my father had these lessons for us, these Kikuyu lessons for us, he used to teach us Kenyan songs, like African songs too. And so we were supposed to perform these songs in different schools. You see? So I got to stand on the stage like pretty early when I was about 9 years old. So that's actually from then. That's when I really realized that I mean, like, I had all the attention to me. Like, all of a sudden, I didn't have to like listen to people calling me stuff. Looking at people really looking at me really weird. They just wanted to listen to the music. So that's when I was like, okay, this is what I wanted to do. And when I was 11 years old was the first time I was on stage rapping, and I was so excited. I had so much to say. I was like so excited. I was like, yeah. So yeah, I love being on stage.
All right. And how did the people react to you? Like those? Did you ever have like any bad experiences in the early days, or was it all good from day one?
All good from day one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So you've quit as a chef, and now you're going to do this thing full time. So you had already started going to the studio part time, hadn't you? At that point. Yeah.
Of course. I had. I mean, like, I was doing a lot of things. I was still writing songs, and I was still performing. And in 2005, I just decided to go to Kenya, stay there like for 3 months and just like see how the music business is there. So, I actually just like, I didn't have like a full-time job though. I was like substitute or whatever you call it in many different places. So I just took free for 3 months, and then I just went to Kenya. And then when I got back, I was like, okay, let me just get myself a full-time job so I could just save up money and quit. So I had it all in my head. I mean, that's the thing with people who have dreams. They have a plan and they know exactly what to do, and that's basically what I did and what I'm doing.
And did you have to pay for the studio time, or did you know a producer, or?
I know a producer, and he's the one that I'm working with now. I've worked with him for 5 years now.
Okay. So, Did you start in high school or after high school, working together?
I started just when I started high school.
Okay. So you must have a lot of singles out by now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, now we're working on the album, so I mean, it's really nice to work with someone that you work with for such a long time, because it's just like really basically going to the studio, and then we both know what we are looking for,
All right, and how did you start to push your music out there? How did that work?
I was just like going to Oslo, the capital city of Norway, and then just like rapping on all these contests and summer jams and getting to know other rappers, other artists, basically just like that, the normal stuff. There's not a cookbook to it. I mean, you just have to mingle along.
So this is pretty much day in, day out, going for contests. Show after show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking like at your MySpace page, and like the list of things that you have coming up like in the next 2 months. I'm thinking, dang, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but it's first now because I got a booking agency in December, so now at least I don't have to make all the phone calls, all the running around. Now I can just like concentrate on the music, and that's the best thing ever.
Wow. So for 4 years it was just you always on the phone, no one else?
Yeah, I was going around and like just like, basically just like if I saw like a show coming up, or if I saw like this rapper from the States was supposed to have a show here in Oslo, I basically just called the arrangers to just beg them basically if I could warm up for the act. You see, I was doing this all the time, yeah.
The power of just asking.
Yeah, yeah. You just have to ask and you shall receive. So basically that's what I did.
All right, so you went to Kenya in 2005, and you went back in 2006, and I'm assuming that's when you went with Taking It Back and your single for that.
Yeah.
All right, so how did that work out? You'd had enough of Oslo and you wanted to go and try out stuff in Kenya for a while. Had you planned that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay, like it was in my plan because I knew I had to do something. You see, because first of all, there's not a lot of female rappers here. Actually, I think I'm the only one here in Norway rapping.
Wow.
As a female artist, yeah.
The only woman, and you're African. Pretty good double combination.
Yeah, I know. He's really good. And then, but in 2005, I just wanted to just have a change to learn more, because I felt like there's a limit of what you can learn of just staying at one place. So I just woke up one day and I told my producer, okay, I'm going to Kenya. He was like, huh? And then I told my mom, and they were like, why? And I'm like, I don't know, I just want to go. So I actually just went, before I went there, like a month, I called my cousin up and told him to send me all the hit songs that were in Kenya at that time, so I could just know what I'm coming to. So he sent me, I'm like, wow, okay, because I remember I love this particular girl, Michelle. She's the one singing on the Take It Back. And I told my cousin, wow, okay, I have to do a collab with her. And she was, at that time, she was this really big shot. She had this mega hit song and things were really going smooth for her. So when I came to Kenya, the first thing that I did, I told my cousin, okay, let's find Michelle, because I need her on a song that I have, because I just written to Take It Back there, 3 years ago, yeah. And so, and here's the asking and you should receive part. So we just called her, and she was so positive about it. Because, people were like, Michelle, how the hell are you going to get Michelle? I'm like, okay, let's just call her. And then she was so positive. She just came to the apartment. She wrote the chorus, within 5 minutes. I'm like, wow. Here I am sitting with a, big celebrity in Kenya, and she was so down to earth. So so back to your question, I just decided I just go to Kenya, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
And how did people treat you now that, because you were coming in as someone who's clearly not a Kenyan, right? You have a very different identity. So did that cause any friction, or how did people treat you?
Yeah, it did. I remember that I had this song that I went with that I just recorded called Get Ready, yeah. So, and then me and my cousin, we went to all the radio stations in Kenya. They were like, okay, so do you think you're Kenyan?